NuubCast. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus bringing you 1v1 here in Metalopolis between... Yes, none other than Zerg. Zerg playing in the red Protoss pieces. He's playing on the Korean server. Has been playing there for a while now. This is really super loud in my headphones. I'm going to take an opportunity to turn those down a wee bit. And then I'm going to introduce his opponent. His opponent is Al! Oh, dang, I can't read Korean. Well, I guess I'll have to be the Zerg player. I may call him like G-Dragon or something because I'm completely racist like that, because obviously all Koreans are the same. But he is there doing the extractor trick. You may have noticed a lot of Tzeranic's replays. I've got a lot of Soul Steel replays in the queue. And the reason why you're seeing a lot of repeat players is because not a lot of you guys are submitting replays. I have about 20 replays in the queue, and I can say that 10 of them probably are Tzeranic's and Soul Steel. So, if you want me to mix them up a little bit, I need you to send in more reps, peepos. As always, love to see your replays. That's what we're all about, is putting your games out on the web for you to share with your friends, for the world to see your inspired newbie gameplay. Really just an opportunity to learn, to have somebody commentate on your games. Not that I'm the best person to do that, but hopefully we can do that together, have some fun, enjoy these games, and be entertained and learn a little bit, at least. A couple things as we get started today, as we see Zerg doing the typical wall off against Zerg. Today is the huge SOPA, PIPA blackout. Probably by the time you watch this, the 12 hours that most people are doing it will be almost over, unless I get this out sooner, which is a possibility, though unlikely because I'll probably have to code it 15 times because Sony Vegas is a piece of crap. Actually, it's probably just my computer. I probably just need more RAM. As we see the Zerglings chasing down the probe. Oh, I'm going to pull one off. So he's basically going to give up on that, because once he gets up here, there should be a Zealot out. And he's not going to be able to pass. You cannot pass! So, that's going to be that. Zerg is, I believe, Diamond on the Korean server. I don't think he made Masters League yet. I could be wrong about that. He will likely correct me if I was wrong. I don't know if he was Diamond or Platinum or what, but either way, Diamond is pretty good. Pretty dang good on the Korean server. And you may be able to hear in my voice, I am pretty sick. Zerg player has not expanded yet. It's just sitting out there waiting for the opportune time. He doesn't have the money, because he looks like he's going to put some roach pressure on the Protoss who is expanding early. I don't think he knows about the early expansion. No, he does not. But he sees the wall off. He wants to expand. I mean, he wants to apply pressure. And now that he's going to see that Zerg is going for the early expansion, he's going to be able to put quite a bit of pressure on with these roaches, and he's going for layer tech. So we're going to see how he does with that. Yeah, I've been pretty sick the last day plus, but I should carry on. I'm going to get a cancel on this gateway. Canceled. I'm going to cancel everything and back up. I'm going to lose a pylon. This is tough. That's going to supply block to Zerg, and so he's going to have to hold off on basically anything while he waits. I mean, he's got the force fields, but He's got vision now up on the ramp, so he can take out the Cybercore if he wants to. Take out, as he's doing, take out this pylon. Another force field going down, but now he's lost vision, so he can't do anything else. Oh, I'm surprised he can hit those. What kind of vision does he have? Wow, he's got full... There's the right force field. Now he can't hit anything. Doesn't have vision, so he can't hit anything. Once you get up past the middle of the ramp, I guess, is when you can do it. Once these gates get open, the roaches are going to have to leave because Tzeranex is going to warp in some Stalkers. And they're going to be able to... Oh, he's more sentries. That's interesting. I would have thought he would have... Yeah, at least one. Bring up some Stalker. He's going to have vision from the high ground. He's going to drive these guys off. They're going to have to leave. What I'm surprised did not happen is the Zerg player did not expand behind his mini contain, but he's going for fast mutas, and that is going to be pretty hard for Tzeranex to battle against. I'm going to see if he's... Oh, wow, he didn't... What did he just spend that gas on? He just... Oh, just made mutas. Derp. So we're going to have some mutas coming out. Lots of drones here. He is going to go expand now. It's good timing. Tzeranex is going to expand as well. So they're basically going to be expanding at the same time. And nobody really ahead. 56 to 61. Take a look at units. Similar worker counts. Basically, I guess all the Roach Contain did was extend the early game. Well, that's not the way to say it. That's not what I want to say. Basically, move the game. No, it did. It did extend the early game because we're just both players are still on just now getting their natural expansions at 10 minutes. So normally this is like something that's happened 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. So we extended the early game with that contain. Neither player really got ahead. These mutas looking for an opportunity to get in here, do some damage, but they're not going to get it. The Stalkers are right here, and Blink is about to finish. And once Blink finishes, those mutas will not be able to harass any longer. A couple cannons going down. We're going to protect this expansion. Pylon keeping, limiting access to the back door. Basically, there's one entrance to get at these units, and it's going to be right here. And he could put his sentries right there. Force field everything off. Stalkers chasing some mutas away. Wouldn't mind seeing pylon over here, maybe a cannon, just to keep the Zerg player honest. What's happening over here? Expansion's up. I'm going to put some spore crawlers down. Wants to be able to see if there's any DT, and obviously guard against any air harassment, phoenixes, which there aren't any. You basically just have a huge Blink Stalker force with sentries from Tzeranex. By the way, if anybody on Team Mucinex is watching this cast, you have my complete support. If you want to sponsor me, I'd be happy to tell the world about your the awesomeness of your product. Gamers get sick too, so this would be a fantastic venue for you to get your product in front of the eyes of males 18 to 24, which is, everybody's main demographic. And Mucinex kicks butt, man. Yesterday I was miserable. Oh, the worst headache and congestion, and everything was just running and painful. And took some Mucinex and I felt much better. Definitely kept things under control. Obviously, no medicine heals when you're sick. They don't heal you, but they keep the The symptoms under control. Roaches moving in, just gonna take out these sentries. And they can do exactly that because there's nothing to stop them. And they're going to be able to kill a bunch of these probes that also got trapped here. Stalkers being warped in on the outside. And these guys are going to be trapped. Is there no vision? There's a cannon giving some vision. But no obs out. So we're not going to be able to see these guys. Is there tunneling claws? I don't think there is. And here come Mutas coming up over the top again. They're going to be wanting to... continue the harassment on the backside. When these cannons finish, these roaches are going to get up and be dead. Yeah, I gotta watch these probes, get them mining again. Yeah, do it up. And now those roaches are dead. And here are the Mutas in the mineral line doing all sorts of damage. No, they killed a lot of probes. A lot of probes. And they're doing more damage. Taking out cannons. Holy crap. 23 probes. Dang, yo. Dang, man. And what's he going to do? Is he going to take these back? He's going to take those back to the main, I guess. Yep. He needs to continue, finish mining there. And he's going to have to make some new guys over here. And since the Mutas are going to go there next... probably wise that he pulled them out. Let me get rid of this. Gonna cancel that. Is he gonna force cancel? Gonna force cancel? Where's the army? Where's the army? Yep. You can just hear the stalkers blinking around. But he's pretty much at enough stalkers to where these Mutas just aren't scary. And he's at +2 attack. These guys are at +1 attack, +2 on the way. And we're going to have Templar out soon. So whether it's whether we have Storms or Archons, it's going to be a bad day for Mass Mutalisk. So Tzeranex is doing it right, keeping his stalkers, defending. Looks like he wants to move out now. Be pretty interesting. You can see what's going on over here. Mostly Roach army here with huge hidden ball of Mutas. I'd like to see how this is going to play out. Here come the Roaches and the Mutalisk going to converge on this ball of units. Are they going to catch them out of position? I don't think they can because there's going to be a blinking back with the Stalkers. He did take out 2 of those sentries, and Tzeranex is actually way behind in food. I'm going to lose that sentry. The Roaches are going to try and move in and do some damage. Going to have to use a whole lot of micro. Tzeranex is pretty good with his blink micro. Use an Overseer that's going to supply block our Zerg player, but here come the Mutas in from behind. Going to take out these cannons. They are going to turn a couple of these Mutas red, but here come the Stalkers. Are they in time? No, they're not. Oh, going to walk right into it. Lose a few. Not a huge deal. Zerg player still up very, very large in supply. Check out the units tab. 51 drones to 30 probes. Third base trying to get up. Zerg player's third base is completely working. And it looks like he's sticking with Mutas. I don't see... He is getting high tech now, so he may be switching tech into Corruptors and Broods, but we'll see. Getting the tunneling claws. Not the best positioning here for Tzeranex, but as he's blinking back, he's able to make a better concave. And these Roaches... Oh, but here come the Mutas from the back. This could be rough. Oh, but the blink micro is just devastating the Mutas and the Roaches. Holy crap, there's an offensive blink. And wow, that was huge for Tzeranex. He went from being down like 90 food to being down by 20 food, and he is just going to be right back in it. We see our Korean Zerg player trying to remake Mutas. He's getting Hive Tech again, so we're probably going to see some Corruptors being made as soon as this Hive Tech is complete, and then see that Spire go to a Greater Spire. I mean, because he doesn't have any other tech, unless he's going to... I don't know what else he's going to do. Oh no, Warp Prism. Don't die. Didn't have anything in it. Didn't appear to have anything in it. So you're going to hear I'm still a little sniffly. You know, I'm tooting Mucinex's horn. I'm still a little sniffly. No cough medicine can perfectly solve your snotty problems. But this stuff is pretty good. Gamers get sick all the time. Team Mucinex, give me a call. We can work on an ad campaign. I will help you get in touch with all the right connections for a small middleman fee. Basically, if you buy me a new microphone. Speaking of which, like, thanks to all the people who are like actually clicking ads and stuff. It's not that many of you, but thank you to those who have. It's totally not worth it. Like, it's going to take, at the current rate, it's going to be 2 years before I can get a microphone, so totally pointless. If you want to keep clicking, feel free to keep clicking. If not, I don't really care. It doesn't seem as though we're going to be able to do anything. You see a huge engagement at the front. Well, actually, it's a bit of a base trade. And very even food now. The Mutalisks are basically gone, so it's full Roach force, and at this stage of the game, this is not going to be enough. With Blink Stalker and Archons, got to blink to get those guys out front, though. Get the Archons out front, to splash damage, and with this Concave, you're going to kill everything. Here come the drones. Surefire evidence that this game is way out of hand for the Zerg player. And even with more Roaches coming in, we have some Zealots and some Stalkers coming in to help as well. And this is probably going to be GG for our Korean Zerg. Tunneling Claws have finished, so he can move around, but the Observer's here. And that's going to spell doom. There's the GG. Very nice game from Tzeranex. We saw him go from having a little bit of a contained problem over here, not having to cancel and get backed up into his main, to an extended early game. Then we saw both guys expanding with, and then we saw the Stalkers against Mutalisks in the mid game. Basically, Zerg player trying to harass, trying to keep Tzeranex from getting his third up, which he did a pretty good job of doing. I think what the Zerg did, if I can say wrong, I don't know if it was wrong, but I think he stayed on Mutatech too long. He got his Hive up, but then he didn't really do anything with it. Didn't get broods, didn't get anything really. And I don't know if he actually had an opportunity to. Maybe if the game went on a little bit longer, he would have done that. But he tried to stay a little bit too offensive, tried to do a little bit too much harassment, and his Mutas died, and then Roaches basically tried to go pure Roach against Stalkers and Archons, and that's never going to happen, even with the best of upgrades. So, good game to Tzeranex. And a reminder to everybody else, keep submitting games. We, as you know, all levels are welcome. I will put them through our sophisticated replay filtration system, and if they pass the muster, which basically means they just have to be fun games. No turtle fests, no one and done attacks. Super one-sided games aren't really fun to watch. So, you know, watch your own replays, and if it's still as exciting as you remember, this is what most people do: is they have a game, their adrenaline's up because they played hard and they think it was an awesome game, and then they submit it, but they haven't watched the replay, so they didn't realize that their opponent was really crappy and it wasn't even close, and it just felt like it was close because of how hard they played. That happens all the time. So watch your own replays, and if you're still as excited about it after you watch your own replay, then send it in, and we more than likely you will get past the filtration system and into the casting queue. So yar, I've been talking way too long. Stop SOPA, stop PIPA, boop, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Keep climbing that ladder. Talk to you later.